Hey, okay, so there's something I want to make for my friend's birthday, but that requires me going over to the shed and sewing it together. But the problem is that my parents are out of town, so I'm watching my dogs and I can't go over there and be gone all day. So I'm gonna make something that kind of foreshadows the following gift that I'm gonna make. Does that make sense? Because I can't just show up with nothing. That's so boring. I don't really know exactly what I'm gonna make yet, but I'm just gonna grab all my shit I have and hot glue some stuff together. Probably just like a little birthday card. Oof. I'm going to dinner tonight with them, so I have to have it now, but obviously I gotta stay at home. Yeah, I don't know. I figured I'd bring you along. Just got these. Let me know if you know anything about this. I've been reminiscing on when I had longer hair, and I kind of miss it. But I also love the short hair. I don't know. I can never decide. My life is a constant cycle of cutting my hair short and then growing it back out and then cutting it short again and then growing it out again. You know? Oh, wait. I don't even know how many I'm supposed to. Oh, 2. Shoot, I almost got greedy there. Collagen and biotin, because I've been feeling not too hot about my skin. So hopefully the collagen will help and the biotin will help. Also, my hair's so thin right here, so that's also annoying. But what can you do? I think I'm aging a little faster than I'm supposed to be because of that damn jewel. And I know what you guys are gonna say, girl, just quit. If only it were that easy. But yeah, no, I should just quit. My grandma caught me this at Mardi Gras. Isn't he so cute? Shout out, Mare. So many big bags of just stuff. A bunch of pearls, some felt star shit. This could be the birthday card. Okay, see, we're already on to something. My original plan was to, well, my first thought I had was I was just gonna hot glue yarn that says happy birthday. I don't know. So that's my base idea that I'm working with here. Shoots. I need to plot and I need to scheme. Here's my next goal. Now that the shed is finally put together in a way, it's organized enough for me to actually start making things. My next goal, I believe, is gonna be make enough clothes to sell at a market. Because I've only done one market and it was really fun. And it was freaking fun. And I'd like to do it again. Obviously, I want to sell my art. I want to sell the shit I make. That's where I get kind of conflicted or how good. So my main trouble I'm having right now is that I have a lot of ideas and things I want to experiment with that I tend to, it's literally that thing, you overthink so much or you overwhelm yourself with this amount of ideas you have to where then you just don't do anything. I do that bad all the time. That's what I need to get a hold of right now. I want to make new stuff. I'm not tired of the old stuff I would make, but I just want something fresh, and I want to experiment with mixing mediums on a t-shirt. So I want to experiment with cyanotype as well as cut and sew, as well as screen printing, as well as airbrushing. I just want to experiment. But what's hard with that is if I'm going to set a goal for myself to have a certain amount of clothes ready for, let's say, a market in a month, I don't have the time to be just experimenting, but it is so necessary as well. So that's where I'm stuck. But I think that I'm overthinking it. I think I just need to start making shit again, and I need to just start, you know? And here I go yapping again about who knows what. That's where my mind's at right now. Like, I want these videos to be kind of based around me making art. That's like the whole goal I started out with. Because I get really self-conscious about just like vlogging my day-to-day. Because to me, I'm like, who fucking cares what I'm doing day-to-day? And I know like the typical responses to that. So I know. To me, it's just a lot more helpful for me to feel good about what I'm making when it's something more creative rather than me just doing who fucking knows what, which is kind of what it's been like. Sort of. Here and there. Like right now, kind of, you know? But it's like, I want to stay consistent as well. Do you guys want to like see what I'm doing? Let me know. Right now, I'm just hot gluing this middle part to give the fold more fold. What, bitch? Hot gluing the seam or whatever. Okay, yeah. So I just glued it. So it's like this. Maybe I can set up my phone. I made this fuck ass tripod, DIY tripod. Hold on. To get like an overhead view. Whole damn thing just came out of its socket. Here's my DIY. It's a little top of a shoebox, and then I put my phone in it. This is genius stuff, by the way. Hold on. So you can actually see all the dust particles falling right now. It needs some readjusting. But yeah, I did this. Okay. Need to maybe like retie the yarn. Oh, see what I'm saying though? So that you can like see what I'm actually doing. But also, you know what? This is annoying. So I don't feel like fixing this piece of shit because that's ridiculous. Maybe I can just set you like here. Does that suck? You can be honest. I'm always changing my damn shirt. Also, don't make fun of me. I know, I've had this poster for really long. I need to switch it out, okay? Yes, I don't smoke weed. Yes, I don't smoke weed, but I used to. So the truth comes out. I did, in fact, used to smoke a lot of weed. So maybe that's the problem. Listen, this channel's all about honesty and transparency. Because what do I care, bro? Maybe I'll like wrap this ribbon around, like fold it around the thing. Just know, guys, I'm plotting and I'm scheming, and soon, you're probably gonna be seeing more videos of me making clothes. So I hope that's entertaining. Maybe I'll do like yap sesh / make clothes with me type video. Who knows? I'll probably just do whatever the fuck I want. Okay, now I'm just gonna do this maybe. That is not in the middle, bro. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing. Fuck the rest of them. Fuck them all. A little uneven. No sweat, no sweat. Sorry. That's my goal. Like, I just want to make more stuff. It's just freaking hard sometimes to get it together. But if you really want it, you'll really do it. Therefore, I really want it. So I'm gonna really do it. This is something. This sure is something so far. What else do I have to say? Usually I have a lot to say. The yarn, I'm thinking I'm just gonna like write out happy birthday. And also, you know what? I'll just take this time once again to be a bit of a cornball and show my goddamn appreciation for all the nice things people are saying to me. So much love, and I mean that. Everyone's so sweet. I just want it to be, I don't know, I just want it to be known that I am very freaking appreciative, damn it. I'm not very good at responding to all the niceness. There's not enough room. No, but yeah, I just want it to be known that I'm very grateful for all the sweet things being said to me. It means a lot. But yeah, I'm just not very good at being like, thanks. I might fuck up so bad right now. I'm gonna try to just write it out in hot glue and then put the yarn on top. And then I'll cut it. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Fuck the rest of them. I gotta work fast, bro. Does this suck? Are you guys bored? I saw Cabaret for the first time ever last night because my friend Chloe played Sally, and OMG. OMG. Dead-aw almost cried multiple times. Fuck the rest of them. I need to stop singing that. Ha. Ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Fuck the rest of them. I haven't seen a play in like a million years. As I was watching this play, or like after I was like, dude, this looks like so much fun. I want to be in a play so bad, but that's the thing. I do not have the acting skills. I do not have that theater voice you need, you know? I don't have the lung capacity. I have no rhythm. I really can't dance, you know? So I was thinking, I was like, dude, how fun would it be if they had theater and plays and stuff? Also, am I saying theater weird? People always call me out for that. So sorry, fuck you. What if they freaking made, and maybe this already exists, let me know. I was like, I need to join a theater that is specifically for people who are bad at it. That's the whole point, type shit. Is that you're bad at it. It's like, okay, I know I don't have the talent for this sort of thing, but I want to do it. It looks so fun. But the talent that takes, dude, is so crazy. I don't know. I was so mesmerized the entire time. Right now, we're just on Happy. Like a tongue. Do you guys know that old guy on Instagram and TikTok probably too, that is always dancing to that song? And he'll like slowly pull out his like middle finger from his shirt. And he'll like, oh, dude, I'm like obsessed with that guy. He's so sick. He's so sick. So fucking sick, dude. He's so fucking cool. When people ask me what do I want to be when I grow up, I'm just gonna show them the video of that guy. Damn it, fuck, damn it, fuck. That's fine. I didn't want it to look good anyways. Should I make Minecraft videos, guys? I've been playing so much Minecraft because my brother moved away. Dude, the whole family's in New Orleans these days. Literally everyone lives there. Am I missing out? Probably. He moved to New Orleans, and that's how we keep in touch. We just play Minecraft together. I play it on my MacBook, and it actually feels like it's gonna explode every time I play, so. No, this is about to look so bad. No. I'm stuck. My finger's stuck. Okay, actually, I think it's fine. I'm being dramatic, probably. I really hope this doesn't look like fucking bungus. Fuck the rest of them. Fuck them all. Fuck them all but us. Happy birthday. Do you guys ever think that... Do you guys ever feel like having a crush on someone is really humbling? Like, there's just something so humbling about having a crush on someone. It just, like, I feel like... Not saying I have a crush on anyone right now, bro. It's not what I'm saying. But it feels like you're freaking 8 years old again in 2nd grade. Like, I just feel like such a fucking dork. Whenever I do have a crush, that is. Not now. When I do have one, like... Maybe I could add some of these funky beads. Honestly, fuck it. I'm just gonna start gluing shit, bro. Fuck it. Just some fun stars. And maybe I'll add some of these little fuckers. I think this is fun, right? That's fun. Now, what to write? All right, I think I'm done with my note. Might just be one of the stupidest letters I've ever written. This is so stupid. so stupid, it's genius. What the hell is this? Who the hell is this guy? I thought I was onto something. She thought she ate. Now what I need to do? Maybe I'll try to make it so that... Okay, wait. What's that look like to you? A pair of pants, I hope. This is good, but I can't show you. This is fucking good. Okay, final product. Oh, hey. Oh, hey, I'm back. It's now Wednesday. That last clip was Saturday. Number one, I think this video is just gonna be me yapping the whole time. So, my apologies if that bugs you. What can you do? Number two, here's the deal. For those of you that don't know, I do in fact work a full-time job. I work 9 to 6, Monday through Friday. So it sometimes gets a little hard to fit in my life with my work life. Sometimes, okay. Yeah, sometimes after my 9-hour shift, I don't necessarily feel like going to a hot ass shed and sitting in there and making stuff and working on stuff. But especially when I'm just not feeling so good altogether. Guys, listen to this. So I actually just found out, super cute, super fun. I just found out I have PMDD. You don't know what that is? Me either, really. All I know is that it makes me feel fucking crazy and really just anxious and depressed and all the good stuff, but it's okay. We persevere, we get through it. But that is in fact why sometimes I have a really hard time working so much as well as working more. You know what I mean? Because also another symptom of that fun little thing is that you get really tired. Like really tired. I will sleep all day and all night and then still be tired when I wake up. But don't worry, I'm working towards fixing it. Oh, and if you're wondering why I'm all dolled up, it's because I felt so fugly after work. And I went to like record this and I was like, hell no. Something about that air at work that, ooh. So this next segment is gonna actually just be me answering questions from actually just one person. Shout out Lamar Ahmed. Kill me if I'm saying your name wrong. Sorry. Don't kill me, just correct me. They asked me a bunch of questions. If any of you have questions for me, freaking ask away. I'm an open book. Hey, starting off. Number one, when's your birthday? March 25th. I'm in Aries. Yes, that was the next question as well. I'm in Aries. Who is your biggest inspiration when it comes to your craft? See, that's a hard question. The first thing that always comes to mind when people ask me this, my friends. I feel like my friends inspire me more than anything and anyone. Because they're just so fucking cool, dude. And they're always like doing cool shit, making cool shit. I just have awesome friends. And they're very, very inspiring. What is your MBTI? Myers-Briggs? I believe that's what that's asking. So... Whoa, what are we doing? The last time I took this test or whatever, it was 2020. So I don't know if it's like the same for your whole life or if it changes, but this is referring to 2020 Sloan campaigner, ENFPA. Do what you will with that. Next question. What made you start YouTube? Well, okay, let's start with this. I've always loved YouTube forever. I grew up on YouTube. I was such a YouTube kid. When I was so young, me and my bestie used to make like DIY Halloween decoration videos and, you know, anything along those lines. I've gone through so many YouTube phases growing up. Like, even in middle school, I used to have a little vlogging channel. I think it was this channel. I just deleted them all because, trust me, what made me lock in this year was basically I just woke up one morning and I was like, dude, what am I doing with my life? I'm 23. What do I want to do with the rest of my life? What am I truly passionate about? Art. I love making art. That's all I want to do. Honestly, just making shit in general. Like, I just want to dabble in everything, make everything. And it's like so hard to become successful in, for example, I like making clothes, right? But I have trouble putting my all into just that one thing. I like doing other things too. I like to just yap. I like to paint. I like to, you freaking name it, I like to do it probably. So it's really hard to become successful in one thing when you're not putting your all into it, you know? I've always loved YouTube. What better solution than to just record me doing all of these things that I love to do, and then maybe potentially one day get paid to do that. That would be so awesome. That's the dream. So that's the dream, and this is me chasing my dreams. What is your favorite artist music-wise? See, this is also a really hard one. I love them all. I truly love them all. I think off the top of my head, like, consistent artists that I've loved for a long time are King Cruel, of course, Beach House. If we're talking simple and basic, Pink Floyd. Baxter Dury, love Baxter Dury. Love Mazzy Star. Dude, I just like, there's so many. And I don't wanna, there's this account on Instagram. I think it's Snoobs, Snoobz. They pop up on my reels all the time, just playing bangers. They just like post little snippets of these 45s, and it's always so good. They just never miss. Anyone you see on my wall, love them. A big one, I don't really even listen to them much anymore, but I still love them. Twin Peaks, dude. Twin Peaks was like a turning point for me. I feel like I found Twin Peaks in like 7th grade or something. Guys, it was the whole like Twin Peaks Finn Wolfhard pipeline. If you know, you know, and if you don't worry about it. It's kind of embarrassing. Let me tell you something about that era of life. Oh my God. Which honestly, that kind of leads into the next question. The next question is, how come you're so cool? First of all, thanks. That's so nice of you. Second of all, I genuinely believe that that pipeline had so much to do with the things I love today. Like, that is the reason I am into the music I'm into, the art that I'm into, the fashion I'm into. I still remember the night clear as day that I fell down this rabbit hole of these different musicians and people and whoever that I was just like, oh my God, these are the coolest people I've ever seen. This is the best music I've ever heard in my life. Whatever. And I feel like that's when like my brain chemistry shifted and I actually became so much more myself. What helps you create more? Any advice? So, see, when I'm in a rut and the creative juices aren't flowing, that's really hard. It's a hard one to get out of. I honestly think that it's like simple things like going on a walk. Like, hear me out, okay? Hear me out. I feel like I come up with the best ideas sometimes when I'm not looking for them. And I'll just be like on a walk and I will see a rock laying in a very specific way that then makes my mind start connecting the dots for what I'm gonna create next. Does that make sense or no? I just get very inspired by like going outside and looking at the sky. And there's always Pinterest too. Pinterest. Also like seeing what other people are creating too. Like that's always a big motivator for me. Is like when I see other people making cool shit, I'm like, dang, that's fucking dope. I want to make cool shit too. Like how cool that we can all just make cool shit whenever we want. So I don't know if that's helpful at all. If the creativity isn't flowing, don't force it to flow. Go for a bike ride, go for a walk, go somewhere you've never been before and just like walk around, be present. Don't think, just look around. Maybe it'll do something for you and maybe it won't. Will you ever release music? Yeah, probably. Actually, yes, I will. Eventually. I just get too caught up in making the silly stuff. because I just have fun making silly stuff. What specifically inspired you to choose the name Slom Slug? The origin of Slom Slug is actually really stupid. Slug was just a nickname some friends came up with. Let me try to make this quick. Basically, me and my friend Kaylee used to have this class together in high school, and it was a very unserious class. It was just like an elective, I'm pretty sure. And bro, we just fucked around the whole time. We had these like weekly sheet thingies that we had to fill out. I don't know, I don't remember. Throughout the year, we slowly started changing our name bit by bit because we thought it was so funny. Haha, it's so funny. Like, instead of Sloan Grimes, I'm gonna write Sloan Grims. And eventually, like, I don't know, one day one of the names that I wrote down was Slom Slug. And I was like, wait, why does that kind of hit? Yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. I'll make that my Instagram handle now. And then I changed it then, and it's never changed since. And I've kind of just ran with it for every social media platform ever. So yeah, really stupid though. I wish it was I wish it was a cooler story, I guess. But you know what? If you're wondering why I'm always itchy and scratching myself, I have really bad eczema. It's true. It's true. I'm sorry that I'm always scratching my fucking legs and arms, but I'm just an itchy girl, okay? I'm just itchy. Who are your own favorite YouTubers? Slushy Noob. Slushy Noobs. I feel like that's pretty obvious. I feel like you can tell when someone likes them. I feel like you can tell when someone watches Slushy Noobs, you know? Anyone in their realm. Freaking, you know, Mandy, Claire, Chase. I love Turtle with Hat. I do love Emma Chamberlain. I think those are the only YouTubers that I really stay consistent with. Other than that, I just be watching random shit, you know? And you know what? Honestly, looping back the question of like, who's your biggest inspiration when it comes to your craft? Honestly, freaking Slushy Noobs, bro. Like, I feel like they do so much more than just like make funny videos, you know? There's a lot more happening there. I feel like they dabble in lots of other things, and that's inspiring to me because I also want to dabble in all the things, you know? Like, they dabble in the fashion, they dabble in the music, they dabble in boxing. I don't know, they just do whatever the fuck they want, and I think that's so cool. And they're just like cool, you know? And they're funny. They make me giggle. So yeah, sorry if that's corny. I think everything's corny when I say it or do it. So, whatever. Do you have a specific quote or mantra that you tell yourself all the time that actually works? Yes. Yes. Fake it till you make it. Now let me elaborate though, because I think you can use this in a healthy way and I think you can use it in an unhealthy way. Also, sorry I keep touching my hair. If you can't tell, I kind of hate my hair right now. Fake it till you make it. For example, let's say I'm looking in the mirror and I'm feeling ultra chopped. And I'm just in my head talking down on myself. Instead of saying that out loud, like, yes, I'll think it, but I'll let the thought pass. And out loud, for every bad thought I have, I say something positive out loud. So let's say I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, damn, I look chopped today. Out loud, I say, dang, I'm looking mighty beautiful today. Fake it till you make it. And that so far has worked for me because, as you know, yes, I struggle a little bit here and there. And it's sometimes hard to stay positive, mentally positive. And that's okay, but it's not okay to do nothing about it. Or like, it's not okay to not try to do anything about it. And again, I know it's easier said than done and really hard. But you have to try, you have to at least try, whether that be in the freaking little things or not, you know? It's so simple to just say out loud, I am beautiful, I am awesome, I'm so cool. Freaking affirmations, baby. They're real, they work. What you put into the universe is what you receive, it's what you attract. You've gotta be saying positive things about yourself and to yourself. But I get that that's a lot harder to control inside. So that's just like a small example, but I kind of apply that to my life a lot. With that, I will say though, that doesn't mean that you should also just like Like, you shouldn't use that to kind of ignore whatever you're feeling. I think you should still, like, let that exist and confront it. But you can't be feeling down all the time and also be constantly, like, saying that out loud as well. I think that's also why every time I talk on here about how, like, I feel like shit, I follow it up with, but that's okay. Life is gonna life, and it will be okay. This too shall pass. Also, I don't know if this is like a quote or mantra, but I like the analogy of, like, I am the sky. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's basically just this analogy where it's like, I am the sky, and sure, there's a tornado over here. Sure, there's some storm clouds passing through, but at the end of the day, I am the sky. I'm not gonna get all mansplaining on here. You guys, I'm pretty sure, are smart enough to figure that one out. But what is something you're currently hyper fixated on? Maybe ribbon. I've really been into ribbon. YouTube. I've really been into YouTube and making videos. I don't know what else. The phrase anywhoski, but it's like I really gotta be careful who I say that around, because it could just be so embarrassing. You know, if I say that around someone who doesn't know me, who doesn't understand my personality, they'd be like, what did this bitch just say to me? Anywhoski, what is something you miss about being a teenager? If you still are, just ignore this. I definitely am not. I am, again, 23 years old, 23 and proud. Something I miss about being a teenager is that kid feeling. What, I can't have a kid feeling? Everything was just shits and giggles all the time. I miss that. Like, nothing actually really felt real yet, you know? I'm aware of how, like, lucky I am to have had that, you know, because I know there are plenty of teenagers out there that don't have that privilege. So, shout out. I just miss, like, I don't know, like, there's, like, nothing to do where I live, so me and my friends used to just kind of go on a drive through the mountain for fun, and it was just, like, the best thing ever. Like, it was just so sweet to do that, but it just wouldn't feel the same if I did that this day. I've tried, trust me. I've tried. It doesn't feel the same. Obviously, it's still, like, beautiful. It's just beautiful in a different way. There's just something about being a freaking kid that just feels so good. Okay, last question. Are you picky about the people you engage with, either in a friendship or relationship? If so, how come? I hope I don't overcomplicate this. I hope I haven't overcomplicated all these questions. Sorry if I have, but let's start with freaking friendships. No. I think with friendships, I'm not picky whatsoever, because but let me preface this with, there's a difference between, like, friendships and close friendships. So right now we're just talking friendships. I'm not picky at all, because I never want to put myself in a box, and I want to be very open-minded about people. So I love becoming friends with anyone and everyone that I can become friends with. Like, as long as you're nice and you're not, like, a terrible human and we giggle together and stuff, you're my friend, okay? You're my friend. With close friends, I think that's so different, because, like, I would say I'm pickier with close friends, but it's also just, like, I think everyone is just naturally pickier. You know what I mean? Like, naturally you click with some people, and naturally you don't click with some people. So, is it really up to me? I don't think so. But I would say it is kind of, like, it is harder for me to get very close with, or it definitely, I don't know. I guess it's a bit harder for me to get closer with people, like, really close with people. I don't know if I would say I'm, like, picky about it. It's kind of just, like, if it works, it works, you know? If it doesn't, it doesn't. With relationships a whole nother story. I feel like, I don't know if I feel like I didn't really used to be that, like, picky. Here's the thing, I want to say that I am, but then I feel like if I asked any of my friends, they'd be like, girl, no, you're not. But personally, certainly now, to this day and age, yes, I've become much pickier. Yeah, very picky about that one. Because that's also, like, a big deal. I don't know if I'm the type of person to, like, I'm not gonna date you, or like, I'm not gonna be in a committed relationship with you if I don't see a future with you, if I don't, you know what I mean? And that might change, but I think that that's what my perspective is right now. But I also understand the other side, so who knows? Like dating, yeah, sure. I'll test out some of the fish in the sea, but if we're getting in like a committed relationship, like very picky, yes. Yes. Oh, you know what? Let's circle back one last time. Yeah, while we're here, let's circle back. That's another quote or mantra that I live by. Everything is perspective. You choose how to perceive things, you know, like at the end of the day. Do you control how you feel it? Not necessarily. But do you control how you react to those feelings? Yes. This is just a reminder for myself right now, honestly. I hope I don't sound like dude that just took acid and discovered empathy for the first time. I think that is what I sound like, but sorry, that's just like, I have to remind myself often, and sometimes that's through recording a video of me answering questions. That's it. Those are all the questions. If you didn't enjoy this, sorry. At least I know one of you enjoyed it. Anyways, this was fun. Bye.